Hi guys, my name's Marco Cafolla. This is a lockdown sessions video for Loud and Proud. I'm a keyboard player and I want to share some tips and techniques that's helped me develop as a keyboard player over the years, and hopefully you can get something out of it too. For this first video, I want to break it into two different sections. The first half we're going to look at chord inversions, the second half we're going to look at playing through the 12 keys. Both of which is a great basis for playing in bands, so that if a singer wants to change a key or the horn section want to change anything, we can do it at a drop of a hat. I didn't want to make a straight up just warm up video because in reality backstage at gigs there's no real pianos there for us to warm up. Guitarists can sit with their guitars, drummers can sit with drum pads, but we don't really have anything. So I wanted to incorporate a little bit of warm up, but also wanted to talk about knowing the keyboard inside out. This is going to help us with future lessons as well, because we'll know when we're playing with guitarists what versions we should play compared to them. And also, if we're playing B3 organ, like we don't play as many notes. So we're going to look at, if we know our chord inversions inside out, we can look at everything. I also look at B3, as I said, Rhodes, synthesizer, and all these different sounds that help us gel, find our place in the band. Because in a band, we are kind of like a utility player, because it depends what else is in the band. If there's two guitarists, if there's a horn section, that's all going to change how a keyboard player plays. So we have to find our role, and it's defined by who else is in the band, unless it's our own bands. But most of the time, we are playing keyboards for somebody else's band. So we're going to look at where we can slot in best with these videos. So another reason to practice for me is so that we're not looking down at the keyboard all the time. So we can look up, we can get a vibe with the band, and we get a vibe with the audience. That's so important. So we practice so that we're not really thinking about what we're doing. So if we're looking at chord inversions and we can play through all the 12 keys, then we don't have to think about the keyboard. We can think about getting a vibe going with the band, as I said, or the audience. So I just want to start really simple with triads, C, E, G, C major, and then we'll do the first inversion, E, G, C, second inversion, G, C, E. We'll go through all the keys, we'll do it in major, we'll do it in minor, we'll do dominant 7, we'll do minor 7, and then we'll do some chord progressions as well, and it'll all help us become better players. So let's check it out. So we're doing C in first inversion, second inversion, G, C, E, and then the root. So that's C, first inversion, second inversion, and then the top. And we'll go through all the 12 keys again. So fingering wise, we'll just do your thumb, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, or whatever works for you. Okay guys, so we're going to start with the major chords, going through root, first and second. Up. 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 So that we get, so we know every inversion inside out. Keep going. Last one. Easy. Right, let's try minors. Up. So when anyone's asking you to play any kind of inversion, you know exactly what it is. Up. Up. Last one. So then you can go back to the 7th, so it's a dominant 7th. Again, we're just familiarising ourselves with the keyboard, so we know every inversion. Just do it with a metronome. This is 90 BPM, keeps it nice and steady. And then the more comfortable you get, the faster you can get to. So the idea is if anyone ever asks you to play any chord, you'll know every option you have to. And the more you practice them, the more you'll get it. Well, let's do some of the minor ones. A step every time. Again, once you're comfortable with this, take it faster, but I just want to keep it this speed just now. You go back and play along with these as well. You'll be a master of your chords in no time. Great. So once you feel comfortable with the chords, we can start doing arpeggios. So the root, third and fifth of the chord, and then we can just go up 12 keys again. Up. Again, when you feel comfortable with this, you can take up the speed. But just nice and steady just now until you've got it. All we're doing here is making sure we know every note and every chord on the keyboard. Great. Try some of the minor arpeggios now. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting in the 7th as well. So you can hear it's a lot more juicy, the chords. A bit more interesting. So the sequence, C, E, G, 1, into the minor 6, A, C, E, 4, F, A, C, G, G, B, D. And we're just going to run through this sequence in every 12 keys. Up and then up again. Here we go. 6, 4, 5. Easy. Now for the second half of the video, I want to look at playing through the 12 keys. This is especially handy for singers, because even if you know the song, the chances are the singer's going to come in and say, oh, can we take it a bit higher tonight or take it a bit lower? So this way we know it inside out and we can do that. We do have the transpose button, of course, on the keyboard, but let's try not to use that. Let's do it properly. So we're just going to look at chord progressions in the major and in the minor. So we'll do it really simple. Chord 1, chord 6, chord 4, chord 5. So in C, we're looking at C to A minor to F and to G. So we're going to look at that and we're going to play through it in all 12 keys. And then we're going to do it in minor, and we'll just do a minor 1 to a minor 4, minor 5, minor 4, minor 1. Really simple, but again, we'll play through the 12 keys so that we're ready to go. Let's check it out. You know the sequence. So many pop songs use it. And we'll keep going through the 12 keys. It's such a good warm-up technique as well, guys. And this is using everything we've done already, and it's going to come handy in later lessons too. Nearly there. Again, you can play as fast as you want, but we'll start at this speed, and when you feel comfortable, then you can get faster. Let's try a minor sequence now. C minor, C, E flat G, F minor, F, A flat C, up to G minor, G, B flat D. And we're just going to run this in 12 keys again, slow, and then you can take it faster at your own leisure. Minor 1, minor 4, minor 5, minor 4, minor 1, and then in all 12 keys. So it's a nice simple chord progression, but it's a great one to go through the whole 12 keys with. And try and keep the momentum going, don't stop, do every key and keep going till the end. So we're adding in these nice minor 7s, just a cool sound. The majors was the last sequence, this is the minors. Right guys, well done. We'll leave it there today. Again, I can't stress the importance of knowing the keys inside out. Inversions, playing through the 12 keys, it's going to help you in every situation in a band. So keep practicing, start slow, do it faster, play along with this video, play along with your bandmates, make it fun. It's all going to link with other lessons as well. So until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks.